Welcome back. This is Dreddeus with another episode in the San Diego Crusaders franchise, the franchise with a little bit of a different twist. As you know by now, we are only allowed to sign veterans, players aged 30 or older. We're not allowed to trade, we're not allowed to draft, and only allowed to sign free agents. And that has worked well for us. We won the Super Bowl last season, so that was pretty cool. And we built a very, very competitive team that is really doing quite well this season, despite a loss in week 2. But now we are back on the winning side again. We are 2-1, going to be playing the 0-3 Los Angeles Rams, a 91 base team across all areas. We ourselves have to be considered favorites, of course, with our overalls. We do have two major injuries that we have to contend with. One, of course, is Zach Martin, our starting center, and one is Myles Garrett, who should be back this week with I think, I don't know what he had. I think he had a dislocated shoulder or something like that, which is insane that he's back again after only 1 week. But there you go. Zach Martin does have an injury that is a little bit more of a time-consuming healing injury. Jesus, man, that sentence took a long time to come out. But I can see that Alex Cappa would be a good center. So I'm gonna tell you something. I will now be moving things around a little bit here. I'm gonna be putting Max Sharping here. I'm going to be putting Alex Cappa up here as my stand-in center. I think Ted Karras is good, but just the difference in overalls just makes me think if probably it would be a good idea to use Alex Cappa here. Might be a little bit more solid when you look at the stats. He has lower strength, but more of these are really looking very, very good. So we might be adjusting the depth chart a little bit, but only a little bit in-game. For now, we're going to be taking a look at the LA Rams. There's nothing else to take care of this week, just staff, which we can't really put any more points into, and the player upgrades, which we will cover after weekly strategy and training. Sam Huard out of Washington is the starting quarterback here, 23 and 89 with the start of trait. He is looking actually not bad. 21 ranked quarterback in the league with a start of trait, very solid throwing stats, accuracy is good as well, awareness is pretty high, break sack is low. He's a balanced quarterback, which means that he will partly be in the pocket, partly move out of the pocket. Yeah, looking good actually. We've got Jaden Rashada here, a rookie 74 rated. I've got Brandon Kelly 65, nothing more than a backup. Running back, Kareem Hunt, 3194. We've got Montreal Johnson Jr., 2 years experience. We've got Chuba Hubbard and Dylan Edwards, a rookie. And Kareem Hunt leading the charge here in the running back room. A long-time LA Ram now, since 2022. Of course, in-game, not in real life. Just want to point that one out. Montreal Johnson Jr., I think he's out of the draft. Yeah, that looks like it with a start of trade. Chuba Hubbard, 27 and 89, former Carolina Panther, as we could also see in his headband. Fullback is Lee Snow out of Minnesota, 24-76, decent, I would say, decent player. The wide receiver core, only 4 players, that is interesting. We've got Cooper Kupp, we've got Wayne Friedman, we've got Kevin Coleman, and I've got Caden Saunders. So Cooper Kupp with a superstar dev trade, he would be very, very nice on our roster, I have to say. But he's on such a long-term deal up to 2029. He will be retired by then. That's 4 more years, 37 years. Yeah, Cooper Kupp is never going to play for us. A little bit sad about that, but can't really change it. Wayne Friedman, 24-89. Looks like a good backup player that will take over the wide receiver number 1 spot. He does have a normal depth trade only, but the age and the overall already looking promising. Kevin Coleman, Caden Saunders, not that exciting. It's interesting. Tight end is Nolan Richardson, 87. Mason Taylor. The setup is really weird. It's really weird. They've got 4 wide receivers, only 2 tight ends, Where are all the players? Joe Noteboom, left tackle, Emil Wagner, and Brian Jordan. This is a super weird group. Joe Noteboom, not that crazy good, I would say, 31.79. I would use Emil Wagner immediately. Left guard David Edwards, he's solid, 29.88. Grant Bingham, 22.73 behind him. At center, we've got Dave Luley, 22.85, and Ethan Heineman out of Boise State. Dave Luley out of Oregon, start of trade, good center, looking like a pretty good pickup there for the Rams. Clark Barrington, 26.94 out of BYU. Jack Anderson as a backup, 27.78 out of Texas Tech. Where'd you come from, man? Las Vegas, Giants, Philly. All right. Right tackle, Alex Leatherwood, formerly of the Bears, and Derek Hartwell as a backup. So the offensive line, actually not looking that exciting. The left side, left tackle is weird. Guard is solid. Center is solid. Right guard is looking very good, actually. 26.94, Clark Barrington. But here, Alex Leatherwood is okay-ish again. What about defense? Travis Jones, 26.82. Brandon Lewis. Mason Smith, right edge, out of LSU, 23.98. And Aiden Hutchinson. Oh man, this is a weird setup. Two great right edges. Mason Smith with an X factor. Wow. Man, he looks great. He looks great, man. D tackles Walton Nolan. Let's go for a recap. I would put one of these two on the left edge and sort of fill that position from that side. D tackle is solid. Walton Nolan, 22.89. Is looking good with the start of trade. Strength, block, shedding, tackle. These are all good looking attributes actually. Second D tackle Andrew Justice and James Buckley. Very young group here. Left outside linebacker Anthony Hill, a rookie, 21 and 77. Turtle Streeter, 77 I would say is horrible, but a hidden depth trade rookie, that is a good deal. 21 years old, means he will have room to grow. Mid linebacker Ernest Jones, 26 and 86. That is good. Xavier Sori out of Georgia, 2 years already playing football in the NFL. Yeah, it's a good sidekick for Ernest Jones. Jeremiah Trotter Jr., formerly of the Dolphins, and Jamin Sherwood is here as well, 26 and 79. Is he also from the Jets? Okay. What else? Right outside linebacker Darrell Taylor, 29.87, and Denario Douglas. Looks like a very solid outside linebacker. The cornerback room, we've got Kyrie Elam, 25.93, and Shavarius Ward. Tough two cornerbacks, Clark Phillips, Elijah Molden, Darren Williams. So Williams definitely only as a backup here. These two looking solid. Clark Phillips scratching on the good territory. If he would have had a start of trade, he would have been way more useful. But like this, Kyrie Elam, of course, leading the pack here. One of those pretty good cornerbacks that you just have to really watch out for. Free safety Daxton Hill, zone hawk ability, Caden Stearns, Jonathan Spriggs. There you go, X Factor, Daxton Hill. Where'd you come from, man? Cincinnati. Alright. Strong safety Brian Cook with a crazy good hairdo. Jacoby Johnson, a rookie. I want to see if they modeled that one. Aww. Only the cap. But yeah, Brian Cook, 88 rated. I think he looks good. Normal depth trade. Very, very solid. Kicker Jake Elliott, and the punters Bradley Pinion. So, what are the takeaways? Number one, we are favorites, simply because we have the higher ratings. Second, I'm not sure about this one here though. I think we are going to focus on the short passing. We're going to go with full pads, but we're going to split the right edge. I'm going to go with the backup, Derek Barnett here. Why not? Let us be on the safe side, shall we? Offensive game plan. Throw it deep. Yeah, why not? It's only a zone hawk, is it? Come on, man. Don't be stupid. Gonna set up a run plays. Can always revert to something else here. The center. Yeah, let's go with the starter here. Sort of rest up on Zach Martin. Team profile. Game plan goal. There we go. Gonna get an interception, 20 points, alright, 250 yards. And as always, no, 15 first, let's go with 15 first downs, right? training results are here, and as you can see, we have no defensive results are also in, no injuries. That is good, because the one with the Zach Martin really hurts. Gonna figure that out in game though. Not gonna mess up the depth chart. Overall, we've got 2 upgrades, one for Josh Allen. That is cool. So we're gonna give him, both are actually pretty good, but we're gonna focus on this one here. The field general accuracy, throwing accuracy, deep awareness, throw power. Good, very good. All right, Jalen Ramsey also gets a slight upgrade, man to man. Keeping it, but he was 99, he went down, and now we have worked him up again. This is what we have to do in this type of franchise here. All of that said and done, let's head into Pacific Coast Field for this home game against the LA Rams. Pacific Coast Field is the home of the San Diego Crusaders, and Mike Tomlin's coming onto the field here as the LA Rams are going to be showing off their away uniforms. Cooper Kupp here. Sam Ward, the quarterback, was to be seen. Aiden Hutchinson, number 91 there. Gonna have to keep an eye out for him. And we're gonna be using our base uniforms. I really love those uniforms. Love the detail on the material. Take a look at it on the close-ups. You can see that it sort of looks like a, I don't know, like chainmail, something like that, which really works well with the Knights aesthetic of the Crusaders. That's pretty cool. The logo could be a little bit better though, but whatever. We're not gonna nitpick, right? Here we go. We're gonna kick it off, and yes, defense holds them. We get our chance to put the pressure on them. Gonna be going with a run here. Let's see what we can pull off. Camara. I would have probably gotten more done if I wouldn't have run straight into them. Last week was a very tough game. Only 3 yards on average for our X-Factor running back. Should have gotten more out of it, which we didn't obviously, but it was just a very tough defense. This week, I mean, oh, there we go. Aiden Hutchinson dragging us down, and we're going to be reverting to a pass play now. Let's not give this one away, shall we? I'm very hesitant to throw the ball too far because they do have a very, very good secondary. But on this run here, we get Alvin Kamara through our offensive line and get him to pick up that first down. Gotta be starting with a sideways. Maybe those sideways runs are a little bit better, looking at the blockings, at the blocks that are coming in. Kamara now pushing through. I really wish they would have the names on the backs here. Really wish that would work. I'm really thinking of making one like these Madden 24 franchise series like this. I really love the concept. Oof, smacked away here. The ball had a very weird trajectory as well. Corner strike, not a big fan of that one. Halfback angle. The Steelers have these weird runs where they don't just go straight, but they rather, you know, really have those weird wobbles inside. Yeah, that worked well. We lose 5 yards. Chavarius Ward, coverage was too good there. Play action crossers, 15 yards. X-Factor activated for Mason Smith. That is helpful. Let's go with Michael Thomas. Wow, that was good. Breaking through. Almost getting away. Almost getting away here. Gets the defensive players on the sidelines excited. Whoa. Great throw here. Good catch. I went for a safe catch and he really managed to keep running. That is great. Looking at the horrible season that the Rams had in the 22 season, I'm really thinking of maybe even going for the Rams in a franchise series again, because they are actually in rebuild mode. Everybody said I was crazy when I did them on Madden 22 with the post-draft rosters, but I wasn't, because the team just wasn't that great when it lost a few key players, and they never really fixed a few holes. They were very lucky on the offense. They had Whitfield, so these things really had an impact. They had a fit Cooper Cup and all of that, so that was certainly helping them along. But as soon as some players got injured, things went sour. Dallas Goedert, left-hand side run. Can we get this done? Or Alvin Kamara? Gonna be putting Thomas on a slant towards the right side. Let's get those players away. Safe catch here. Dallas Goedert with a very nice catch here. Great route towards the far left side here. And there we go. Is he going to open the safe? Yes, he is. All right, he's going to take the money. And he's going to celebrate. And he might as well do that, because he really got away from his opposing number. Good play call. Great play. And the Rams immediately strike back. Wow, that was quick. Let's go the blunt dive. They really feel like this Rams team does have a few aces up its sleeve. But we're not that bad either. We're gonna be working our bums off to really get something going here. Smacked away here. Ernest Jones on time. Courtland Sutton on the outside, or Michael Thomas on the short route. Courtland Sutton shoved out of bounds. Would have liked to go further. 6 and 8 today for Josh Allen. Unhappy coach right there. By the way, no Sean McVay anymore. Or am I not seeing him? Is that him on the left side? I'm gonna see. Michael Thomas. The great thing is that we can go to either wide receiver number 1 or number 2. As Dallas Goedert picks up an injury. Again, he's down. It's not fantastic. Come on, man. Please return soon. Please be fit. We need you. Oh, this looks complicated. Let's go for a smash dive. Sutton or Higbee. What? What the? What was that? What was that? Why? Why did he throw it there? That was the complete opposite of where R1 was. Jesus Christ. That was really horrible. Luckily our defense was able to stop this, but that was strange. That was super strange. Did we get it? Did we get that? Looks like we did. And hauling it in is Courtland Sutton, unless they're going to challenge it. And gonna put the play under review. Doesn't look like they will. And Higbee. Higbee just does so well in Madden 23. He never really worked that well for me in Madden 22. So that is what I like. And we have a very good tight end room, which means that we can really make the most of that. Ooh, Courtland Sutton drops the ball here after a hard hit. Let's go with a stick here. Left-hand side run. Alvin Kamara is who I'm going to be looking for. Thomas maybe as well. First and 10. Jack Conklin. That's a right tackle. Out with an injury. I remember last season we had a time when we had so many injuries. And that is down to my sliders as well, because I love it when these things happen. Absolutely loving that, because it just puts puts an element of realism on the game, right? There's so many injuries happening in football, and it just takes a lot of ingenuity from the coaches and the staff to really fill up the holes that happen. Very nice route here by Courtland Sutton. Of course he stopped. Let's go the trail shake. I think there's no Sean McVay anymore. Tyler Higbee. Stopped 2nd and 7. Shoulder strain. Now we're going to use Havenstein. Let's go with this one here. 16 yards. Tyler Higbee. Can we get him? Oh, this is smacked away. 3rd and 7. Do we go for slants? Let's try slants. Gonna put an immediate stop on the play with a very quick timeout that I'm trying to call right now. Timeout. There we go. And now we're gonna be attempting a field goal. 51 yards. They're gonna ice us. Pretty sure that they're gonna be doing that. Nope. Alright. Gotta be thankful for that. And Matt Gay is gonna put it between the sticks in his former employer's stadium. Let's go the pump draw here, Alvin Kamara. We're very far up the field. Well done to our defense. Off we go. I like Kappa. Kappa is actually making a decent figure of himself here on the central position. This looks like a chance to get Higbee. Yes, exactly. Exactly what I hoped would happen. The mid linebackers opened up. Higbee got through. And we can get him. There we go. Acres of space to run into, man. Acres of space. Halfback dive. Straight ahead run. Directly at the X Factor. Get forward. 1 yard. 2nd and goal. ISO. Next. Or do we have something clever? Let's go with this one. Who the frick is Smith? I don't even know who that is. Oh, it's Jonnu Smith. I forgot I had him. Jonnu Smith, our 3rd tight end. Does well. Formerly New England Patriot. And now Crusader. Catches the ball and just steps inside here. Number 37 tries to stop him. Now look at the structure. You can see the ribbing on the jersey. 17 and 7. We're at the 13-yard line. At the opposing 30-yard line. Our defense is rocking this, man. Sam Howard probably did very well in the first quarter. And there we go. Courtland Sutton. And now we are putting it, laying it on them very, very hard. 3rd quarter. Defense holds them again. 26-0. Pushed back pretty far. Y stick. Michael Thomas. Tried to get that hole, but the linebackers weren't opening up. So this just happens, right? Get away from me. Picking up 5 yards on that screen. Screens are weird somehow. It's not really working as well as it possibly could or should. Oh my lord. Tyler Higbee, man. 4th and 5th, 24-7. We're gonna punt it. Slightly over there. Perfectly timed. And Cook is gonna place it at the 23. Bradbury was about to lunge here. And Williams catches it. Kareem Hunt, 248 yards on the season, 2 touchdowns. Alvin Kamara doing way better. And our defense is not giving them anything. It's not giving them any chance to get something done. That was a super slow motion pass. Really, really slow. This is weird. Sometimes those passes are absolute laser bullets, and sometimes they just fly like a drunken bumblebee. Oh my goodness. Can we... Alright, try to throw. 3rd and 16. But couldn't shake the oncoming defenders here. Let's go for a deep corner. As the 3rd quarter comes to an end, we start the 4th with a very, very comfortable lead. So don't even have to really put pressure on ourselves. We can just focus on keeping the score settled as it stands. Higby, Thomas are my possible wide receivers. There we go. Michael Thomas with a stiff arm. Beautiful reception. Great run. Josh Allen. He has such a powerful arm. Good God, man. I can wait for players to complete their runs and then just get the ball to them. And Michael Thomas really has a good game today. A very good game. Inside zone, right hand side. Let's mix things up here a little bit. Double slants. Off we go. Alright, did you see that? Did you see a little bit of volleyball going on right there? Slot fade, Courtland Sutton. If Allen, I want to get the defender away from there, so we're going to put Allen over there. Oh, couldn't fool him. Couldn't fool him. Alright, that did not work well. I don't like those plays where they have those weird running animations, you know, where they don't run in a straight line but sort of have this wobble in there. That is not to my liking. Let's go. Which one do we take? Let's go for the levels. Look at Allen's route. It's just super hard to calculate that one. Courtland Sutton, he's still live, we're still going, and we get into the end zone. Let us spike that one. That's all on him. That is all on him. He caught the ball, turned away from defense. There we go. Look at that. Boom. Kyrie Elam left for dead. And then he's just, it's the speed. Moving into the end zone towards the front right pylon. And Sam Ward, Jesus, man, they can't get into the end zone. 2 minutes 18 to go. 2 minutes into the end zone. A lot of contact for Courtland Sutton today. I'm gonna tell you something. I will rest players immediately. I don't want any injuries here. James Conner, take over. Rashad Penny. There we go. Ingold, all right. We're gonna leave it as is. Gonna put Keenan Allen as the number 1. Boyd. And then Woods on the 3. Anderson on the 4. Higby. Jonnu Smith. All right, that is already set. Dillard. Eric Flowers. Kappa will stay where he is. Sharping will stay where he is. Havenstein will take over. Phillips. Barnett. Oh, DeForest Buckner is injured. Shibby. That is not good. There we go. Greg Gaines take over. Hasten Reddick. Zach Cunningham. Nope, it's Josie Jewell. And Devondre Campbell. Darius Smith. And here we're going to put Sidney Jones, Russell Douglas, and James Bradbury, Quandra Diggs, and Jimmy Ward. All right, let's go like this. It's 2 more minutes. It's not really that critical. but we're ahead by 24 freaking points, man. There is no way they're gonna catch up. No way. Jose. Let's go with the burst cross here. Johnny Smith, Keenan Allen. Nice stiff arm here by Johnny Smith. Gets taken down. 300 yards today for Josh Allen. Can you imagine that one? Excellent. Josh Allen, here we go. Great job here. Keenan Allen grabs the ball, holds onto it. Kaboom. There we go. Well done, man. Well done. And you can see that we can keep production going even if we use different players. Kamara, of course, still here because I think he's the power halfback. But the Rams cannot do anything to stop us here. James Conner, number 6. One of my favorite players of this franchise. He's really very, very good. Even if you don't see it always, but he's just so reliable. Tyler Higbee. Off we go. Oh, slam. That's Smith, but it's gonna end with a sack here. 4th and 20 at the 39-yard line. 3.2 seconds to the sack. There we go. Game is over. Sam Ward not pulling off the surprise. 31 versus 7. Great job for Josh Allen. Really demolishing the Los Angeles Rams here. On one hand side, I'm happy for the team, for the Crusaders winning. Partly my heart beats for the Rams, so it's not too great of a feeling, but we won the game. That is what counts. 66% completion rate, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception only. Rushing, Kareem Hunt, 58. Again, we didn't get that much done today. 2.6 only. James Conner, hardly anything. Receiving side, Courtland Sutton was great. 121 and 2. Michael Thomas, 84. Jono Smith got a touchdown, as did Dallas Cowboys, who is injured. That is not great. Solo tackles, Jalen Ramsey. Total tackles, Xavier Sorey. Sack leaders, Mason Smith, Miles Garrett, DeMarcus Lawrence, Nolan Ansori. 2 interceptions for Jalen Ramsey and 1 for Ernest Jones. Alright, after this game we can be happy because we are 3-1. Only one problem, we've got a new injury here. For DeForest Buckner is going to be out for 5 weeks. That is a long time. Bad injuries for leaders on offense and defense. We will cope with it, but 5 weeks without our starting X-Factor D-tackle. Let's take a look at the schedule. 1, 2, 3. All right. Luckily, one is a bye week, so we'll have Zach Martin back in week 8, and then we have to wait 1 more week to the game against the Eagles for DeForest Buckner to return. It's very good that we have the bye week quite early for them to heal up, and then we have the stretch up to the end of the season. All right, guys, that's said and done. We have won. I'm very happy about that. Really played very well. Sound football. We played as well as we should. This team is definitely a championship winning team, and should go ahead and get into the Super Bowl. Unless we mess anything up, I don't really see any big problems here. It's always down to how we play and how our opponents, how and if they let us play. I enjoyed this game. It was a good one. It wasn't easy always, but in the end we broke through, especially in the second half. We really showed them how it's done. And we are now 3-1. Going to be topping the NFC East unless the Giants win their next game. Yeah, I hope you like what I'm doing. If you do, drop me a like and subscribe to the channel. That means a lot to me and helps the channel. And as always, guys, thank you so much for being here, and see you next time.